probably a reach and a height advantage, but hey, in the sport of MMA, a lot of times that doesn't mean anything.
No. Alex looks like he's ready to get in there, get in the pocket, bite down, start throwing some bombs. You know that Danny's got him ready. Danny doesn't bring somebody who's not ready. And now let's go back to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the DC Amateur Lightweight Division, brought to you tonight by Moran's Grill. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you first, fighting out the Twin J Blue Corner. This mixed martial arts stands 5'11", weight in 158 pounds. He holds an amateur record, 0 wins, 1 defeat. Representing Marathon MMA, fighting out of Washington, Missouri, Justin Thacker. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the Nebraska Lottery red corner, is a freestyle fighter standing 5'8", weight in 155 pounds. He also holds an amateur record, 0 wins, 1 defeat. Representing Skywalker 101 Boxing Academy and fighting out of Omaha, Nebraska, Alex Barragan. Your referee, Joe Doherty.
Once again, amateur fight here, 3 3-minute rounds. We'll get the boys out of the cage and get these guys ready to rumble.
Yeah, both these guys pretty green, both 0-1. You know, they're both looking to get in that win column, so I'm expecting a pretty dang good fight here. Oh, yeah, and he's coming out hot right away.
Oh,
and he drops him right off the bat.
Big left hand.
Going for an arm bar, just pulls out of that.
He's working back to get guard. Nice work after getting dropped like that. That's nice work to get back to guard.
Yeah.
Most guys at the amateur level will panic at that point.
Yeah, and you can tell he's dangerous off of his back because the way his hips are moving and the grips he's getting, you know, he's got to be careful here on top, just making sure he doesn't get caught with anything sneaky.
Yeah, with that underhook, he's going to push him up against cage. I thought with the underhook there, he tried to sweep him, but being up against cage makes that real tough.
Yeah, and this is a lot better position for him to be against the cage here. Not for him on bottom, and he gets right back up, wall walking. Grabbing the cage a little bit. You know what? If you can get away with it, you know, you might as well do it a little bit, you know?
Nice takedown sweep.
Nice.
There. But he's walking right back up the cage.
Yeah, and it looks like he's kind of, I don't know if he's going to search for a Kimura here. Not. And he gets his guard back. Nice. But still in a pretty rough position there against the cage. It's going to be pretty tough to attack anything from there.
Yeah, he's got to get his feet on the hips, push him off, get some separation. Well, there he goes. He's in a much better spot now. Now he's got back away from the cage. Just keep shrimping and try to get some distance there. It's also one of those positions that we were talking earlier. If you haven't been there in a fight, it's completely different than it is in the gym. When you got to worry about catching the right hand to the mouth.
Yeah, and right now these guys they're dry, so you know these submissions are gonna be easy to get. Once they start getting slick here as the rounds go on, you know, I mean sometimes you can slip some chokes in, but and it looks like he's got a standing guillotine. Way to fight the hands and get out.
Justin's he's very control centered. Likes to keep him up against the cage, get him down.
Good knee there on the break.
Oh,
dang. Super exciting first round.
Number 2 once again in this bout scheduled for 3.
I mean, that was action from bell to bell.
Moran's Grill.
And impressive that they keep working.
Yep.
Like I said, you usually get some amateurs, they get into a tough spot, they panic. Not a whole lot of panic in either of these boys. Means that they're training correctly.
So, guys, you'll notice that
Yeah,
in
for
Thacker's
two guys
corner
with
is
only one
Trey
fight
Ogden.
each, that's an impressive first round. Yeah, when they weren't connected, they were pushing the pace and walking each other down, and when they were connected, they were trying to get submissions and wrestle up. So I mean, that's all we can ask for as fight fans, is just seeing two people work and just not stopping.
Absolutely. If I'm Justin Thacker's corner at this point, I'm trying to get him back to the ground. I don't want to stand him. He's taking a couple of hefty body kicks and the big right hand that dropped him. I would definitely be telling him to find a takedown at any rate.
Ooh, and that head kick just misses. Good low leg kick as well.
Those low calf kicks will shut your leg down. You don't even know it's coming.
Ooh, and Alex is digging to the body here. I think he's going to have these pay off for him later in the fight. If we get to into that third round, those body shots are going to start adding up.
Justin's already got his mouth open. Looks like he's kind of sucking for wind a little bit.
And it kind of looks like this is Justin's strategy, is to kind of, jam him and try and get rid of that space, because when they're in open space, Alex is cracking right now. He's got these big looping punches. And it looks like he's got Justin leaking a little bit out of his right side of his head.
Yeah, you can definitely see the marks on both sides of his forehead.
Ooh.
He's digging that body.
Yeah, and with a minute and 41 left, he can really put on this pressure and stop this fight. Oh man.
Nice combo.
Yeah, that two to the body and then that right hook to the head is landing right now for Alex.
Oh,
nice body kick followed by a left hand. Oh man. Oh, and that head kick landed.
Another nice shot at the head kick. Justin's getting his guard. Oh.
Yep, and Alex has to be careful because Alex is a little bit more technical here. He's landing the bigger shots, but Justin is just bum rushing him and throwing huge looping shots, and if one of those lands right, he might get dropped. Oh, man.
Nice feint.
Right back to the body, too.
Those are going to smart tomorrow. Oh. Definitely looks like a Danny Molina product.
Yep. Oh, good time takedown.
That's a big takedown at the end of a round.
Really good way to finish the round, too. Depending on what the judges see, if the judges saw that as a pretty equal round, you get that takedown in the last couple seconds, you might take that round.
Yeah, the first round, I would almost have to say it's a round apiece going into the number 3 if that'd be my thoughts on it. But well, you never know. That's
who was it that got dropped in that first round? Was it Justin that got dropped, or was it Alex that got dropped in that first round?
I thought it was Alex got dropped in the first round.
We might have a 1-1 fight right here. Might be 2-0 as well, but I mean, you never know what the judges see,
Yeah, there's real truth and don't leave in the judges' hands because you just never know.
Yep. And I'm sure Danny is in his corner right now, as well as Justin's corner. I'm sure they're saying, "Hey, let's try and get a finish here. Let's not leave this to the judges."
It's only our second amateur fight of the night. This is a great fight.
Yep.
Got title fights, pro fights, all kinds of good stuff coming later on.
Oh,
right now we got third round of a great amateur fight here.
Yeah, you know, I might be completely wrong here, but I'm almost just expecting a finish in this round right here. Now, you know, I might have to eat my words and I'll be wrong, but I just have a feeling.
Yeah, somebody's going to land that big one, unless this might have been what his corner told him to do, was get this thing to the ground, control him.
Good balance by Alex to not get taken down yet. And it looks like he finally gets him, but he's wrestling right back up.
Nice transition there.
There he goes. Alex has his whizzer. Might be able to shut down that takedown with that. He's going to need to get inside position, though, and get an underhook, though. Ooh, jumps on a guillotine, maybe? Gets his underhook, turns him. Oh, yeah, you can tell Alex doesn't want to be connected at all. He's trying to land those strikes.
Justin looks like he's gassed. Mouth's wide open. As soon as I say that, he starts walking forward again, though.
Yeah, Justin looking a little bit more, you know, worn down. Still in there, still throwing, but, you know.
Hands are real low.
Yeah, hands are real low. Alex is looking composed right now.
I think if either one of them really starts pouring it on, they could probably finish the fight.
Good left hand there. Oh, and another great time takedown, you know. And those can win a round. If he holds him here for a minute and 10 seconds and, you know, progresses and lands strikes, you know.
Yeah, if he holds him down for the minute here, you'd almost have to guarantee him the fight.
And he's right into side control. Trying to step over to mount, ends up in half guard.
Half guard's really a better spot to be at if you want to post up and start throwing some punches.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look like that's what he's looking for. He's looking for some kind of a submission or just to ride out the round.
Yeah, they sometimes say, you know, half guard's kind of a safe position in jiu-jitsu, but in MMA, if you're on bottom in half guard, you got to be careful. You're going to start getting smashed.
Alex getting right back into his guard, though.
Nice.
He can't sit there, though. If he sits there for the next 22 seconds, he's going to lose this fight.
And he shoots a triangle here. It's going to be tough against the cage. Nope, and he just slips right back out of it.
Last 10 seconds, gets up, let's throw some bombs. Great fight.
Yeah, great second fight of the night.
I don't want to be the judges for that one.
No, I don't want to be a judge.
Well,
I'm glad we're in the
judges'
position that we're in
scorecards.
because we just get to enjoy ourselves, talk to you guys, and we don't have to make any decisions at all. But if I were a judge and I had to make a decision, I mean, the damage and the output and the volume by Alex was amazing. But, I mean, the ground control and the takedowns for Justin, you know, it's just that's what's going to be in the judge's mind as well.
Yeah, that's that point. Like I said, you just never know what a judge sees.
Mm-hmm.
The damage could be from one judge, and the takedown and 2 minutes worth of control time in that last round could be huge for another judge.
Yep. And if they said it was a draw, I wouldn't be angry at that either. I think that was whoever matched up that fight, great matchmaker.
Yeah, and
I don't know if that was Henry or if that was Train or a conglomerate of both, but yeah, that was a great matchup.
well, we're about to find out. Let's go up to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. And all 3 judges score this bout 29-28. For your winner by unanimous decision, Justin Thacker.
Yep, and it looks like the judges saw those takedowns and that ground control time as, you know, a little bit more important than those strikes and the volume.